Right guys, we have made it to Trinidad now. We are in the B&B, so we'll show you the room real quick. So again, pretty good. Again, you got the double bed, you got the single bed as well. We have a little area out here. Let's open this. You can't actually see out though, there's quite a high wall, but yeah, it's okay if you want to sit out there and relax. It's 100%. And of course the bathroom. Similar to the last place we were in, so yeah, you get your, well, what more do you want really from a bathroom? You get your shower and your toilet, of course. So another problem. Basically, the guy who owns the B&B says for his food he only accepts euro and US dollar, and of course I don't have either, so I'm gonna have to go to streets. And I couldn't really understand them, but I hope now what he said didn't mean that nowhere here in Trinidad accepts the local currency, because I'll be in big trouble then. But look, I'm sure in the whole place maybe you'll find somewhere that does take pesos, so here's hoping. Hey guys, so we actually got sorted. So the tour company actually contacted the host, and they're going to pay for the meal. And I don't know, maybe I'll work it out with the tour company now when I meet them again, so I'll not be meeting them again for 2 more days. So I'll just let this pass by. Yes, that's very nice of them, so I'll not be starving. So I'll show you a shot of the meal when I get it. I'm getting a lobster, so hopefully it should be good. Never had it before, so it's also raining now. It's raining here, so I didn't think I'd see that, to be honest with you, but it's nice to cool off for a bit. I'm not going to mention the sun cream again. We'll try and ignore that bit. So yeah, I'm a bit better form now. I'm going to get a bit of food, because I was panicking there. So I thought the way he wanted it, that nowhere here in this small area of Trinidad actually took the local currency, and I was thinking, what am I going to do for food here now for 2 days? But yeah, company's good, so it's good that they help you out like that, you know. There's a bit of decency in them, so yeah, at least they're good, honest people, so that's good. I'm very happy now, as you can tell. Okay guys, so for this part of the video I actually had to mute it because there was music playing and I could be done for copyright. But first things first, I got this bowl of salad here, and a very, very nice starter, and a beautiful location as well in the B&B. Oh, it went down very, very well. Next thing was the Cuban beans, very, very nice again. Unbelievable really, that actually surprised me how nice they were. Went down very well. And again, the main piece was the lobster, you know, fresh. We're right beside the sea there in Trinidad, and this was actually unbelievable. First time trying lobster, and just so beautiful. Big shout out to the B&B for serving this. Absolutely stuffed after all that. Oh, got a tight to finish, you know, to be honest with you, but no, that was great. Great spread of food, that, you know. I'm actually eating stuff here that I never would have had before, you know. I'd be fussy enough either, so it's broadening my options, you know, forcing me really to eat stuff that I wouldn't normally eat. So you know other choice, and yeah, you like some of it, so it's good. What was I saying? That's it really for today. Really, it's getting late now, so probably go to sleep and check back in tomorrow, and we'll explore Trinidad in more depth.
I recommend you to try it later.
Yeah, I think so.
And I will recommend you the best place to try it. Ironically, it's not here. Actually, if I'm talking and you want to
yes, okay,
record something on front.
So yeah, that's just what you say now. We're in the oldest house in Trinidad from the 17th century. I'm with my guide Joel, and we're just inside now, so I'll show you a quick wee look around. So So that door is the original from the 17th century, so there's bits of it just touched up by the government to attract more tourists, so they're keeping it, it's a pretty good job, so it is pretty nice. You got your bar there, drinks and all. I'll just show you outside real quick. Yeah, so it's very nice there, so we'll keep on moving with this. Yes, we just have a balcony now, so just show you there's a nice view here, plenty of museums about too, so. So over here that's architectural museum.
Architecture, yeah.
Yeah, and this here romantic. So everything in there is original from the people who would have lived there, wasn't it 17th century?
No, in this case, 1819.
1819, so everything's original in here, inside the house. And then over here, that's the Revolution Museum. And down here, architectural, archaeology museum in there. So you can see a lovely view. Amazing. And this church over here was never finished, so it wasn't. So from the 19th century, correct?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, this was never finished, so still in its original condition there.
The history museum back here.
Yeah, and we have another museum, so plenty of museums around here in Trinidad. So we got the history museum here. You got a nice wee view. You go up there as well. Lovely view of the whole city, so plenty there to choose from. Okay, so we've actually come into the church now where it's pointing that was left unfinished, so I'll just show you the inside of it now. Okay guys, now we've just come to this temple here where you got the African religion mixed in with the Catholic religion, so I'll just show you a few bits around here. It's quite something different, so yeah guys, so that's it. That's the just showed you a few bits there with the tour guide. You know, he just talked about a bit of the history of the place and that, you know, and we'll just get away from that music. It'll be done for copyright. I'll just walk back here a wee bit, hopefully you don't really hear it. Yeah, so here's a little bit better. So yeah, that's the guide over with. Quite nice guy, very good, knew his stuff. Just taught me a bit about the different religions and all around here. So there's a mix of African and Catholic religion, you know, so a lot of Africans would have came to Cuba, and then, you know, you had the Spanish coming here too in the 19th century and all. So yeah, it's quite a lot of a mix there. And he told me too that these here, so all the stones actually would have came from the ships of the Spanish, you know, when they came over in the 19th century. To weigh the ship down, they would have put all them stones on it. They would have stopped in Trinidad, dropped the stones off, got the sugar from Cuba and continued on. So yeah, that's what all the roads are made from here, so quite cool that. And yeah, there's a lot of history around here. I know the main points for tourism here. The government have a couple of sections. You know, they have the beach, they have the museums, they have the mountains, and they have a lot of the natural fronts of the houses. So you have to kind of keep your house here in the front, just the way it was. You know, years and years back, you're not allowed to really do any work to it. You're allowed to walk at the back of your house, but the front has to stay the same. So that makes it quite a good tourist attraction too, you know, for people who are interested in that. So yeah, quite similar, you know. So it's nice, a nice touch that too. It's nice to keep that. So yeah, quite nice place. This Trinidad is probably my favourite so far, so really enjoying it, yeah. Alright guys, we're in the middle of nowhere now. We're just going to dive in and see where we end up. I'm 5 minutes outside the city there, so I'm using maps.me. That allows me to do a walk-in, to go walk somewhere, wherever I want really. So in the country, if I download it, I don't need the internet. So it's good. Google Maps only allows you to drive when you're offline. It doesn't let you actually walk anywhere, doesn't guide you to walk. So this is handy. So we're actually going to look for some natural beauty now. We're going to look for some waterfalls. So they're on the map, so we're just going to go a little walk here. It'll probably take 20 minutes or so outside the city there, and see if we can find some waterfalls. So this is amazing already. I'm only started, and already look at the mountains and all. Absolutely amazing. And the reason why the mountains they're not too foresty is because in the 19th century, or sorry, the 17th century, I think the guide said, when the Spanish were here, they chopped all the trees down from the mountains and used them for fuel and to build houses. So yeah, Trinidad seems to be quite a tourist friendly area. I know all the people in Havana and all, they really talk highly of Trinidad, so I'd say a lot of them to go to a holiday in Trinidad, you know, it's difficult for them to actually go away from Cuba for a foreign holiday, obviously, because you know the wages here wouldn't be good. Like I'm kind of on my own here privately, so I can probably talk about things a bit more freely now. But yeah, the situation is very difficult here. You know, the embargo's really letting a lot of people down here. You know, 60 years. Embargo was on them, and you come here and the people are so nice. Well, everyone I met anyway, it's nice, and you just wonder, like, you know, is it time to maybe lift that embargo? You know, I know what happened years ago with the nuclear missile crisis. It was very serious at the time. You know, it was very close to a nuclear war when the Soviet Union put nuclear missiles onto the island of Cuba. So but yeah, you know, that's so long ago, and the people are still suffering from that, you know, and the people are quite nice. You know, it'd just be good if the embargo was lifted and you could see a difference that it would make. You know, a lot of people struggling, you know, the houses would be better. It'd really help them out, you know. So it is a shame that they're suffering there from what happened back then, you know. Still you just wonder, will it ever be lifted anytime soon, really? Yeah, it'd be nice if a few years' time it was lifted, you could come back and see the difference, you know, but at the moment it is still quite a struggle. So yeah, there's a lot of cows there just be running free around here. We see now when we're driving place to place, you know, you could have 20 cows scattered around just on the road, you know, just going loose really. Don't think anyone owns some of them, you know, so yeah, whatever you think. Right, so this kind of took me to a dead end. I actually ended up nearly in someone's back garden, and it's telling me to go straight through the back garden, so it might not be a reliable app, this, but at least you've me to do the demo for you if you're thinking of using it. I might just ask the person, can I go through, to be honest. I'll hardly get attacked around here. Yeah, I don't know if I'll have to go back here. This is kind of taking me in the middle of nowhere, to be honest, so I'll walk another little bit. But yeah guys, kind of a dead end here, so I'm just going to see, can I actually get through to people's houses. So it's not working this way. Maybe they'll let me through, you know. Hopefully there's only one way to find out. So I asked the person in the house who didn't want to film them, you know, we didn't want to come out of nowhere shoving the camera on their face, but yeah, they told me to go the way I just came, so maybe I wasn't looking hard enough for the entrance, but once I know that's the way you go, we should be in the home straight. So let's hope this time now we get there. This just led me to another man's property, but he's let me go through it, so I'm in the field now, but I can't seem to find the way out of it now at the moment. All seems to be shut off, but we'll keep looking. This is getting quite difficult here. I probably should have left a wee bit earlier today. It'll be black by the time I get there. I will find a way somewhere. We'll not let it beat us. We'll see this waterfall. It better be good by the time I get there, let me tell you. Okay guys, so finally made it. Actually ended up in another man's place, but he let me go through the fields and all. So yeah, he's quite kind, you know. It was kind of in the middle of nowhere, and I was kind of thinking it's like something you see in them films, you know, you stumble upon a strange house out in the country and you know what happens. But I think we're alright. He pointed me in the right direction, let me use his property to get through, so yeah, it's pretty good. I don't really think it's a good idea for them maps to be taking you through people's properties though, but I think I didn't come in the official way to this park, so I just hope now I'm not going to get in trouble for not paying in, but we'll go to the restaurant and see. Maybe we'll get away without paying in, you never know, but let's see. I'll be honest anyway, I'll not try and shaft them. So we made it guys, so we got a lemonade. Yeah, it's good. The entrance to the park, they only take €1, so I'm not going to get in trouble, but I don't have any euro on me, so the park's out of the question. So I'll see if the waterfall requires a fee as well. Bit disappointing that, you know, we've come all this way, but what can you do, yeah. Well, we got booted out, not literally of course, but yeah, it's euros only. I offered to pay a bit extra and the local currency and that, but they just weren't having it really, so yeah, it must just be a real touristy spot really, where it's only euros or dollars, so a bit disappointing that. Looking forward to that, you know. I did come a long way, but look, what can you do? Disappointed for you guys watching too. Probably want to see the waterfall and that, but that's it. Not much left really to show now in Trinidad. I think we go to Santa Clara tomorrow, so I'll meet up the taxi driver again tomorrow, and we're going to the Mausoleum of Che Guevara, so that'll be a good way to end the tour, you know. Very important place, so it is in Cuba, a very important man. So yeah, we're going there tomorrow. We'll do a wee tour of Santa Clara as well, and that'll be the tour done. Back to Havana, and then I'll just probably relax in Havana, to be honest with you, and then back home to Madrid first, then back to Dublin for Christmas. What was I going to say there? Yeah, Havana, I'll probably, as I said, take it easy. I haven't actually, in all my trips, I haven't actually took a day where I basically lay on the beach or that. Haven't really done that yet, so I'll probably just do that. So bit of swimming and that, but that's it really from Trinidad. A nice spot. If you have Euro, you're flying here, you'll love it really. So absolutely, you can travel here on your own. Once you know your basics, everything I've said really in the videos, if you take that with you, you can't really go wrong. You know, the people are lovely. So okay guys, so I think here is probably the best place to end the footage in Cuba. We're outside the Museum and Mausoleum of Che Guevara, and a very important place. I'm just at the front now, cameras aren't allowed inside, which is understandable. You want to show a bit of respect as well. I probably wouldn't have tucked it in anyway. Yeah, this man really stands for a lot, you know, really helped Cuba a lot during the revolution. And then he went to Bolivia when his work in Cuba was done to try and help out there. So yeah, a great man, helped a lot of people, and was always fighting for good. So I think here's a fitting end to a great journey around Cuba. A great couple of days travelling around outside Havana, and I hope I give you a little bit of an idea of what it's like here. People are very nice, you know, of every country I've been to. I actually felt, yeah guys, my battery just died there, so I was just wrapping up there, but yeah, as I was saying, of all the countries I've been to, I felt the safest in Cuba. People are very nice, they will help you out, you know. For example, when I was going towards the park, man just let me walk through his property, guided me in the right way. So yeah, very nice people around here, the friendliest you can meet really. So yeah, I definitely recommend coming here and travelling right around the country, because you'll see some amazing people. You know, last night I met up with two guys and we were drinking in a bar together, and we had, you know, good crack together. So yeah, I'll probably do another video as well on Cuba, different points, tips of people who want to visit, because there is a few things you should know. I touched on a lot during the vlogs, but I'll probably just sit down and just whack them out in more detail, you know, good and quick, get them across maybe 10 minutes of hard facts. So yeah guys, thank you for tuning in to Cuba. I will be going to the Middle East after Christmas, so I can't give away the country, so you'll just have to tune in and see where I end up over there. So thank you again for watching.